Hi Lootbags. World vs. World has a bunch of things going on, so today I will tackle some of the non-essential, no actual need to know, but still great to know kind of details. Let's go. If you've ever heard commanders or other players in your squad say, only hit the Dolyak once, then like many things in World vs. World, it has a reason. When killing a Dolyak, you have a chance to loot up to 7 supplies from that Dolyak. The more players in your squad that hits the Dolyak, the more supplies you can potentially generate out of thin air. Sometimes you're in World vs. World while needing to access your guild bank, but due to a queue you don't want to leave the map, so what can be done? Well, you can go to your spawn and find the guild registrar. This NPC also allows you to access your guild bank. The coolest tactivator you can put in your camp is the Dune Roller, also known as the Charcar. This is a piece of mobile siege you can get transformed into, but how cool it is not what we're here for. When using a Dune Roller, you actually have access to stealth through using the combo field system. Simply use skill 3, Smokescreen, followed by skill 4, Pounce, to stealth up for 3 seconds. Sometimes you want to play a bit of low-effort World vs. World, and this is where passive sieging comes into place. When damaging a gate or a wall with any piece of siege, it will reset your participation timer. This means that as long as you keep hitting walls, your participation will never go away. And before someone says don't promote AFK participation, then I'd like to remind you of all the matches that happen week after week where servers dominate Stonemist Castle. Using this tactic with a trebuchet from Wild Creek, Durias, or Ensalius, you are able to slowly drain the supplies of the server squatting Stonemist. Not everyone can afford to get one of the fancy VIP lobby passes, usually Mistlock Sanctum for PvE players and Armistice Bastion for World vs. World players. But what if I told you that there is a special place with not as many NPCs but enough NPCs to do most of your day-to-day buying and selling? That place is called Obsidian Sanctum. It's available from the World vs. World map selection from anywhere in the game. Here you'll find a bank, trading post, Laurel merchant, and a few more World vs. World specific vendors. When you're attacking a structure, you probably use rams, catapults, or another piece of siege. And in the desperation of the defenders, you will sometimes see siege disablers being thrown to try to cripple your efforts of getting inside. Luckily, siege disablers can be prevented by simply using block skills, so next time you hear someone call out an incoming disabler, then make sure to use your blocks. Catapults and trebuchets are sieges that do not require a target. This results in the fact that their skills will work just like an AoE skill, meaning you can hit multiple walls at the same time. This is called splash damage. Using splash damage to your advantage, you can make it significantly easier to breach places like upgraded keeps and castles, due to the fact that it makes it require more supplies for the enemies to repair their walls and gates. Once your trebuchet abilities have been fully upgraded, the basic trebuchet shot will have the ability to drain supplies from supply depots if aimed at them. This is a next level strategy that not a lot of players use. Mini pets are great. They are a tiny little addition to your fashion wars, which is absolutely awesome. But when it comes to World vs. World, then you really want to hide your mini pet. This is due to the fact that your mini pet does not disappear for enemies when you go into stealth. So if you don't hide your mini pet manually, you will be revealing your own approximate location to the enemy, which is not a good idea. When you go near a structure that belongs to your team, you might notice that you get a little buff. This means the structure was claimed by a guild. The more upgraded this claiming guild is, the more buffs you will get. This is yet another reason why you want to ensure that structures get claimed, since it literally gives you a competitive advantage in the area around it. This was just a little taste of some of the smaller details about World vs. World, but I'm sure they will come in handy for you one day. If you liked the video, click the thumbs up and subscribe, otherwise click the thumbs down. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Reddish and I stream on Twitch TV/Reddish every Monday, Thursday, and Friday.